Konnichiwa Nakama, I'm your host Locum23. You're joining me for Choices, the stories you play. Endless Summer, Book 2, Chapter 3. Those Left Behind. So pretty much where we left off, we are going towards the hostile stronghold, or where we fight the Blue Man Group. Tree Village looms in the distance, its mirage of lanterns and rope bridges swaying in the wind. In the opposite direction, a small army of watchers marches into the rainforest. Your best friend is with them, an unwilling captive.
Pushti kill ksa.
Okay. I'm moving. Diego. Ushnat Langqua. The wizened shaman briefly glances back at Diego before leading the group onward.
Where are they taking him?
And Huerta, Grace and Roche, I don't see them. Well, whatever the Watchers are up to, it can't be good. We've got to get him out of there.
But there must be dozens of them. What hope do we have?
Everyone shifts about uncomfortably silent in the face of overwhelming odds. I'll go alone. Can't risk anyone else getting caught. We can save him if we all work together.
You must be joking. It's impossible.
I know it seems that way, but if we work together, we could probably pull this off.
Yeah, it's the probably part that makes me nervous.
Look, I can't guarantee we'll survive, but I can guarantee that if any of you were held by the Watchers, Diego would be the first to come to your aid. Hell yeah, he would! If we go into the forest together, we're going to face one of the most dangerous situations we've ever seen. When things are at their worst and everything looks hopeless, I need to know that I can count on each of you to fight till the end. Because that's what Diego would do for us. Everyone is silent, pondering your words. Too bad they already gave us reflections if they hate me, but okay. Well, who's in?
I've been itching for some revenge, and yet I get no points with her.
Always figured I'd go out in a blaze of glory.
Yay! We're gonna save Diego! No man left behind!
Ugh, fine. I guarantee if it was Grace, you'd save her ass, wouldn't you?
With everyone together, projected success is now 12%.
Since they don't know we're coming, I say we hit them up fast and catch them with their pants down.
Like we caught you outside? Sigma Theta in spring quarter?
Exactly! It'd be like the Glacian Gambit
Gods and Warlords 3. We could only beat it when we teamed up.
You remember that?
Of course. But like I always told you, stealth is what gets you in and out without anyone noticing. That's the strategy we should use here.
Ha! Yeah! You're all about those invisibility cloaks.
Aw, you two are adorable together. I didn't know you were friends.
Craig and Zara look at each other and suddenly stammering. We're not! Of course not. Craig's idea is stupid anyway. No, yours is stupid. We can't just slip past the Watchers, so catch us!
Oh, so instead you think you can surprise attack. No wonder you always got wrecked, meathead.
At least I didn't think some ninja when I'm really just a wannabe punk who steals nail polish from Hot Topic. Whoa, Locum, I think we gotta make a decision between them. I doubt either of them will be easily convinced. Oh, great. Persuade Craig to sneak by. Persuade Zara to ambush. Stay out of it. Both of them hate me, so I'm staying out of it. What do you want me to do about it? Everyone here looks up to you, Locum. You're gonna let them just bicker? I don't want to get in the middle of that. Let's just play it by ear, okay?
You want to play the rescue of your best friend by ear? If you say so.
Just then a familiar presence enters your mind. Everything around you goes quiet. He's here.
Huh? Who's there, Boy Scout?
Quick, get down! Everyone dives out of sight as a lone watcher emerges from the trees nearby. At his side prowls a sinuous, deadly beast.
Coralua, Hua, Tiri.
Sabretooth at his side, the tall watcher spots the last of Diego's entourage entering the rainforest and heads in their direction. Until he stops, you sense him somewhere in your mind, and somehow you know he senses you too. Locum, he turned around. He's coming this way. I think he can read my thoughts.
Then think about something else. Make him leave.
My fire. Fried chicken. Close your eyes, focusing your mind on crispy, tender, piping hot fried chicken. Mmm. The watcher stops, confused. His stomach growls audibly. Oh?
Za ukti stavolor.
He's not leaving. Quinn doesn't like you anymore?
Do I gotta do everything around here?
Jake roots around in his pack and pulls out a strip of beef jerky. He chucks it past his Sabretooth. It sails far down the hill. Roar! In a flash, the tiger bounds out of sight after the jerky. The tall watcher races to catch up.
Qual por ti, Khalil?
After a moment, their footsteps fade to nothing. Well, that's nice. Quinn doesn't like me anymore. Huh. Cool. I think they're gone. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Quinn reaching out towards a tree to brace herself. Not feeling so good. She wobbles wearily and begins to fall backward. Grab her hand, run to catch her, and push Craig in the right. You leap forward and wrap your arms around Quinn just in time to keep her from hitting the ground. Got you. Quinn now likes you. I'm tired of this relationship going this way. I think I need to lie down for a second. She's alarmingly pale and her chest is rising and falling with quick, shallow breaths. You can't let me slow you down. You have to save Diego. Are you okay? What happened? We need to get you to safety. I'm not about to leave you behind. She smiles sweetly at you. Oh, Locum. I'm not what's important here. And I think I'm going to be getting up for a bit. Quinn surrenders to a coughing fit. Probably heat stroke, I bet. No, with the respiratory difficulty, it's got to be something else. My scanners indicate that the hostiles are moving steadily eastward.
Not good. At this rate, we won't be able to catch up.
Go. I'll stay here if I can find something to get our electrolytes up.
I'll remain also. I want to keep an eye on that tree for clues on where they've taken Grace. We should pick a distress signal that Malfoy can sound if more watchers show up. Any ideas?
Alistair's signal will be a monkey's call, a whistled melody, and a pterodactyl shriek. A whistled melody.
How about Chopin's Nocturne?
Alistair quietly whistles a series of trilling notes. I'm sure that'll work. I doubt anyone cares what song you choose. I think that covers it. Stay safe out there. As the setting sun disappears behind the mountains, you and the others resolutely march towards the rainforest. You move through the thick foliage, following Diego's trail, when a pair of watchers suddenly round a nearby bend.
What do we do?
I don't know. Locum never picked a plan. Hide. Everyone dives in the underbrush at the last second. Nobody moves as the Watcher's patrol passes by. That was too close. Oh, of course. So they dislike me because I didn't have... This is stupid. This is really stupid. So they dislike me because I didn't pick one of the two plans and only had a 32% chance to succeed. Because if their levels aren't above, like, 75... We tried one the other day with 66%. It failed. This is so stupid. When it comes to dangerous rescue mission, winging it isn't the best idea. Well, we're okay for now, but there'll only be more watchers as we get closer to Diego. Right. So if you're spotted, things could get bad for Abercrombie and Twitch. Actually, I think I've got something that'll help. Jack digs into his pack and pulls out some camouflage gear. Nice! In that, I bet you could get really close without even being seen. You might even be able to eavesdrop on the watchers. Right. Okay. No. They'll never see you coming. I'll stick with what I've got for now. And that was literally in a backpack. Your call. Better be careful, though.
Cool. Let's get a move on.
After briefly surveying your surroundings, you continue on your way through the forest. When we get there, I want to take down the biggest... Quiet. Craig shuts up. Everyone turns to Estella, who narrows her eyes. What is it? We're being watched.
Where? I don't see anyone.
We don't have time for a wild goose chase. We might be able to make it to Diego if we stall any longer. Stop and search the forest. We have to find out who's stalking us, otherwise we're the ones who will be caught by surprise. Locum.
Good. We'll make it quick.
You notice a silhouette in the distance. It quickly vanishes behind a thicket of trees. There. Iris, did you catch that? Was it a watcher?
No. My sensors detect a human. Male. He is armed.
Which way did he go?
Location data inconclusive.
Damn it. We'll have to keep moving, but everyone keep your eyes peeled. Soon the dense overgrowth thins and an expansive canyon comes into view. Dude! Ruined structures poke out of the forest canopy like ancient bleached bones, gleaming in the light of the full moon. Up ahead, the path appears to curve sharply around a pyramid-like structure. Intricate carvings jut from its steeply sloping walls. You notice a group of watchers standing guard along the path near the pyramid. Careful.
Must be something important about that building.
We could try to check it out.
Nah, they've got that place locked down. We need better gear to get past those guys.
As you hasten forward, the sound of distant drumming can be heard. The path arrives at a steep cliff. Below, you see dozens of watchers gathering around a central bonfire. Beside the fire stands the shaman you noticed earlier. His voice echoes across the area. Colorit Vantilla Alalakan Valta. A pair of watchers bring Diego to the shaman. There he is! Shh. Furball briefly brushes against your leg, then starts towards a thicket of trees near the edge of the cliff. He pauses, looking back at you. I think Furball wants me to go over there. Wearing that? Planet of the Apes down there would spot you the moment they bother to look up. What do they do to Diego if they see Locum coming? Do we really want to find out? Shit, this one's tough. We don't know. We don't know if they would spot him or not. Oh, shit. It amazes me, Pixelberry, how you just have this big monopoly on Endless Summer. Stay here. You're right. I can't risk being seen and putting Diego in more danger. Safety first, says the neon yellow shirt. We'll have to keep tabs on them from a distance. It's hard to make anything out at this distance, but it appears that the elderly shaman is urging Diego to do something. The tall watcher from the valley steps forward and intervenes. Vadu ko, uzala, bula, lumati. He leads Diego away from the gathering, toward an overgrown, ruined temple. The two of them climb a set of steps and disappear into the shadowy doorway. This is our chance. We can get in that ruin. We've only got one watcher between us and Diego. There's still too many near the entrance. We need a distraction. Someone to make some noise and then run. Leave it to me. Wait, you can't... 631 yards. Tell him, Sean. You mean when we passed for 631 yards when we played Kenton State? Yeah, my man's unstoppable. He's got this, Locum. Hold on, Bob Costas. I've watched enough of his games to know he can dodge a linebacker. Thing is, it's a lot different when they're coming to take you down for good. I've got experience with lure and destroy missions. I should be the one to distract the watchers. Everyone looks surprised. You watch my games? Hold on. Jake, are you a Sean Gale fan? What? No, I gamble on sports now and then, that's all. Point is, it ought to be me. This one's tough. Because remember the premonition of people dying? I feel like Jake, because of his armed services and everything else record. Yeah. I feel like he would be the one to distract. Ladies and gentlemen, the show's about to begin. Well, I'm not gonna miss this. I'm in. Heck yeah! You guys sure? We might not be coming back. It could be extremely dangerous. I better go along to supervise. Jake strides purposely down the pathway towards the canyon floor. Zara, Craig, and Leela follow. When they arrive at the bottom of the cliff, angry shouts and ululations of warning erupt from the gathering of watchers. The entire group begins to give chase. Now's our opportunity. To the ruin! You and the remainder of the group carefully make your way down the ravine towards the overgrown structure. Inside, moonlight filters the gapes in the crumbling walls to reveal what appears to be a temple. Diego and the tall watcher stand near an altar at the center of the room. Estella quickly ushers you behind a pillar, and the others similarly take up hiding places. He can speak English now? I'm sorry for the way you were treated. He can speak English? Why are these idols so important anyway? Uzqual believes they will bring about Ranlossi, a time of great change. I think you mean change? Yes, chains. No, it's... Age. This is right? Better. Diego chuckles a little. The Watcher laughs too. As he resumes searching, Diego struggles to keep his long hair out of his face. Ugh. This really only works on Milo Ventimiglia? Here, I will help. The tall Watcher raises his hands in an offer of an assistance. Diego turns around and the Watcher gently braids a section of his hair near the crown of his head. Oh, nice. Thanks. As Diego turns back to him, the Watcher's hand moves to rest on his shoulder. Of course. I guess we should keep looking. Yes. Diego suddenly freezes. Eyes widen. Something's in the wall. He reaches into an unassuming notch in the temple wall and pulls out a small statue of gleaming amber. You found it! We should act now before the others arrive. Agreed. In a flash, Estella hurls a spear at the Watcher, blunt end first. Yeah! Ooh! Wooden shaft collides subtly with the Watcher's head, and he slumps to the ground. Venin! Diego, are you all right? Locum? It really is you. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't forget about me. He rushes to embrace you, noticing over your shoulder the other is present. But where's everyone else? Distracting the Watchers or keeping a lookout? They're okay. Everyone's okay. Except Grace and Raj. They were taken somewhere. I haven't seen them in months. Don't worry. We'll find them too. Diego, I'm so sorry we couldn't get here sooner. What were they making you do? Are you and the Watcher a thing now? What were they making you do? Searching for this. He holds up the gleaming amber figure. Observe the idol. Looks like a praying or a kind of Egyptian. Supposedly, there's a bunch of these that they lost in the Civil War 1,000 years ago. They're part of their religion. Where have you been, anyway? The portal gun sent us forward in time. We reappeared 3 days ago. Great Scott! In the distance, a whistled melody can be heard echoing across the canyon. The signal. So much for our escape route. You've got to get out of here. We came to rescue you. If they come back and I'm gone, they'll hunt you down. If I stay, they won't know you were here. The idols are all they care about. It's why they came for us. Diego, I'm not losing you. Whatever happens, we're in this together. I need you. You're the only best friend I have. Whatever happens, we're in this together. That's right. I stand in accordance with this statement. You hear the sound of footsteps from the stairs outside.
Yuk, Huerta! Well done, you have brought us the idol and the catalyst both!
Apparently you can all speak English now. Hold on. Suddenly all of you speak English? The shaman hobbles merrily towards Diego's right hand outstretched to receive the amber figurine.
Come on now, Canis.
Hold on. You have to promise that you won't hurt my friends.
Hurt them? Bah! Of course not. You and your friends are the key to our people's future.
Diego looks into the Watcher's crimson eyes and finally offers up the idol. You become aware of another presence in the temple. Who's there? Show yourself. A ceremonial brazier suddenly crashes to the floor with a loud clang. Flames lick upward along an overgrown wall. In a flash of movement, a figure leaps toward Diego from the shadows. Rourke! Why do you have a knife to Diego's throat? And why do you have it like a sinister gleam in your eye? That was awesome, by the way. I don't know how to voice him. I've been thinking about this the whole time since we first saw him. Screw it. I really hate to interrupt your reunion like this. You? Just business, of course. Nothing personal. The Watchers immediately brandish their weapons upon seeing Rourke threatening Diego. Still lying on the ground, the tall Watcher's eyes flutter open. He pushes himself up, tensing as he takes in the situation. Release him. Gladly. However, I'll need your people to get out of my way first. The tall Watchers nods to the other warriors who clear a path out of the temple. What? I'm not about to let him walk away. Stella's knuckles go white around the shaft of her spear. And for sake of decorum, if you wouldn't mind putting your weapons away. The tall Watcher motions for the warriors to do as he asks.
The Hydra can't be allowed to leave with the idol.
Rapidly spreading fire has completely engulfed the ceiling, and cinders begin to rain down around you.
This place is coming down.
You have the idol and a way to out Hydra. Now let him go.
Much appreciated. I'll be taking what belongs to me. Iris, activate Directive 1908. Activating. Loading previous command set. Memory root in 3, 2. You take the opportunity to slowly edge closer to Rourke's position. 1. Where is Alistair? Is he safe?
Rourke!
Zella coils her right arm backwards to launch her spear at Rourke's head. Say hello to Oblivion! Iris's drone flies towards Estella, flashing a bright light in her eyes. Ah! The spear arches wide of Rourke, and becomes lodged in the wall inches from his head. Oh, so close, Estella. You'll have another chance, I'm sure of it. Come along now, Iris. Iris, no! The drone begins to hover in its direction, then stops. Iris's hologram flickers and reconfigures itself to face towards you. I must go now, Locum. Iris, you've got to fight back, you traitor. That course of action is logical, yes. However, I'm afraid Directive 1908 cannot be overridden at this time. The tall Watcher uses the distraction to hurl a bola at Rourke. Diego is jerked backwards as the weighted leather straps wrap around his captor's arms. In the commotion, the statue slips from Diego's grasp. Rourke goes after it, releasing Diego. Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? Rourke swiftly collects his idol. Diego rushes to your side. Until next time, Rourke and Iris turn and flee into a haze of smoke hanging into the temple's entrance. You rush after them. Locum, wait! There's a terrible groan from somewhere high above. Rumble and burning timber crash down, trapping you in the inferno.
Take my hand.
You reach out and clasp the tall Watcher's hand. He pulls you out of the debris, but a wall of fire blocking the exit. There's no way out. Furball exhales a cone of freezing mist towards the doorway. With the flames doused, you hurry outside. Just as the upper structure of the temple completely gives out. As the dust and the smoke clear, you see the rest of your group, their hands bound in Watchers leading them down the steps. You all look so happy to see us. I mean, what? But there's no sign of Rourke or Iris.
Alas, the idol has fallen into the jaws of the Hydra. But it is no matter, for The 12 have come to fulfill their destiny.
Piss you, just piss on you, Rourke. 0 clues. I'm sure it was revolving around the diamonds. I'm sure of it, because we know Pixelberry. Boy, I tell you, sometimes I wonder. So, wow, we finally got to see Rourke. Huh. I really don't know what to say. Every time I look at Rourke, I think of Tony Stark, but then all of a sudden I think, oh, wow, it's an evil Tony Stark, apparently. I gotta say that was very interesting, and now apparently the blue people, even though they are arresting us and detaining us, kind of like, Quinn and Zara and Alistair, and I'm sure the others are all bound, just like the 3 we saw. I don't know if the other 3 got away. I guess we'll find out. But apparently we're the 12 to fulfill destiny to stop Hydra, which is Rourke, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. So, yeah, tune in. We still have, 2 more chapters to do. Not of this, but of the, 2 newest ones that come out every Friday. The Royal Romance and, I believe, Love Hacks. So stay tuned for those. And if you did enjoy the content, or if you did or didn't, let me know in the comment section below. If you did enjoy it, also feel free to like and share the video. And then also, if you want to ever follow me on social media, or if you want to support my channel, there's some links down in the description. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.